This is relationship where we talk about the cornerstone of every relationship. 8 p.m.
Real life.
Marriage, sex,
And we're having a great time already.
yourself, your family, divorce, your ex, your co-workers, your friends, your situation, your lover, your mother, you name it. We always
I was like,
have a
not
good time.
today, Satan.
Of course you had to mess
With
it
your
up, right?
hosts, Dee and Cal.
Hello. You know what tonight is? It's Thursday night. It's time for Relationship-ish, where we talk about the cornerstone of every relationship, connection. We're your host, and I'm Cash.
I'm Dee, and this is Relationship-ish. Before we go any further, please like, follow, tell a friend to tell a friend. We're subscribe to us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Like, press that like button and share us. Share us. We have some good information today.
Wait a second. Share us? Oh, wait a minute. Ma'am, I don't like to share. I'm kind of stingy. I'm just saying. Share us. Oh, girl. But how are we doing out there? Ooh, hey. Yeah, we're a little late because I'm a little late. It's my fault. It was my fault.
Well, we were having
Quite honest.
technical difficulties, so so that's what the problem was. So
Yeah,
anyway,
I was having hair difficulty. I think it's a life difficulty. You want to see my hair? Stop
sure.
playing. Yeah. Mm-mm.
Listen, guys, I'm gonna. This is very rude to have something in my mouth, but
That's what she said.
I have to put this cough drop because my asthma's like this
You
winter.
have to put it in your mouth.
Yes, I have to put it in my mouth, and it's very rude. I would not have gum or something in my mouth, but I don't want to be coughing this whole show, and I did everything I could to try to get myself well. So I'm gonna just.
That's what she said, but we know she likes putting a lot of stuff in her mouth. But I'm
Yes.
not one to gossip, so you ain't heard it from me.
Yes. So wait,
Just saying.
Cash, who was the first person in a relationship that you said, I love you too romantically? And how old were you?
I love you.
You actually said to the person,
I don't know about I love you. I don't remember that, but I do remember my first girlfriend and boyfriend. I had them both. Girl, it was in first grade.
First grade.
I was, yeah, I'm telling you, I was the ish in first grade. I had a girlfriend and a boyfriend. Who knew that you weren't supposed to have it, first of all? But and then, you know,
Hello, Mark Mason.
the one I was dating, and this is true. I was dating Wendy and I was dating Alex. Okay, I was dating Wendy and I was dating Alex.
Two for the price of one.
They gave me Wendy gave me no. I changed that. I was dating Dame and Alex. And I had Dame, and Dame had bought me strawberry fruit roll-ups. And Alex had a Hot Wheels car that I wanted, and he let me borrow it and take it home. But then the next day, Dame tried to give me cherry fruit roll-ups, and I don't like cherry. I love strawberry. So we had to break up because Wendy had the strawberry fruit roll-ups. And so I'm just saying, I had to go out with Wendy. I dumped, and then I broke up with Alex because Kevin, his name was Kevin Valentine. Kevin Valentine bought in. I think it was I forget what it's called, but it was a car that you snap and it goes. And then I was dating Kevin Valentine.
So you were already liking the gifts. That was already your love language.
Girl, it was my love. It was not me. It was the fruit stuff. And my mother would not buy me fruit roll-ups. She was like, "That is disgusting. If you want fruit, I'll just get you fruit." And I'm like, "I don't want fruit. I want the fruit roll-up."
Mama.
who wants the
Yeah.
fruit? Like, and then she started giving me strawberries to take to school. How embarrassing. Who wants fresh strawberries? That was so embarrassing. I had to hide them, okay, and eat my fruit roll up. And back then, you put the fruit roll up on your finger and you would suck it off. Mm,
Uh,
mm, mm,
I think
mm,
people are still
mm.
doing it like that. Hmm.
Girl, I'm not talking about the things you talking about. Fruit
Well,
rolling
in
up that
like the
sausage.
naughty store,
I
they have
didn't fruit.
roll-ups in the naughty store. I'm like, okay.
I didn't fruit roll up my naughty stuff. I
No,
was,
in the naughty store they have that. I
I
don't
was
want to call it naughty store. In the sensual store they have it.
in the sex shop. Just call it what it is, Bubba. Baby.
That sounds too harsh. I want it to be more romantic than that. The sensual store. Yeah.
It's a sex shop. And let me just tell you about the sex store. Girl, I had a business. Let me tell you, I was selling candy, the little Swedish fish, right? Well, in high school, I was brave enough to go downtown to the village and buy some XXX rated videos, and then I
Mhm.
would sell them at school
Well, let me just say something. Do you see
because I
what
looked old enough.
Iris is telling us about the dill pickle that has fruit roll-ups on it. Oh my God, Iris, you're having a lot of fun, aren't you?
I don't know if that does me good. A dill pickle and a fruit.
Well, I was taking the
Maybe
dill
if it's
pickle
someone else's dill
as
pickle.
we're taking it as a symbol for something else.
Oh, well, I mean, a fruit roll up on a dill pickle, but then that might take too long because I have little patience for that. So,
It's
and
on TikTok.
I have to finish every bite of my fruit roll up. So
That's why
you,
there's now or later. So you have some for now and you have some for later, baby.
oh, it was a real pickle.
Ooh.
That's a double no. Okay, a real pickle and or a fake pickle. It's a double no.
Well, I like dipping a pickle in ketchup. So I like the sweet and the salty. So maybe I would like, I don't know. I would have to try it. I'm not gonna
You know how you could get sweet and salty?
Mhm.
I won't say it on but I'm just saying. You can get
Well,
sweet and salty.
the first person I told I love you, I was 16 years old, and I was like so in love. It was like puppy love. I thought it was like the like, and when he broke up with me, he's like, okay, so we're just young. You didn't think we were gonna get married, did you? I'm like, and I was crying. I was like, yeah. I was like, yes, we did. I thought it was forever. Like, you're 16, you don't know. And that was also my first kiss. And he was really a good kisser. So I feel like that was the setup because then other people who would kiss me, I'd be like this. Oh God, you terrible kisser. So I've been judging kisses ever since.
Well, I had my first kiss in 4th grade.
Oh my goodness. I was what were you doing?
Girl, I went out with John at like 9 o'clock. He asked me to be his Valentine, and I think at 2 o'clock we had broke up after our kiss. It was a done deal, and I didn't even understand why. It
Oh, you guys
was
had
my
a
first kiss. It was my
okay.
first kiss.
No, the fourth grade had to be an innocent kiss, so it's kind of sweet, you know.
Yeah, if you say so. I've been doing kind of. I've been doing kind of uh
Get a
things for a while now, but we will not confirm or deny that. I'm just in 8th grade. I got called into the principal's office because I was running call the phone line.
what? Okay, you were like really a little naughty girl. I'm like, what? Okay, one time I was in grammar school, I never got called into the principal's office. I don't even know, like, I'll just like pass out and die.
No. But see, she did see. I was smart back then because there was a TV show about like business. I forgot the name. I think it was Kiko or something. So I didn't accept the money, so they couldn't pin it on me. I can neither confirm nor deny. I
You did?
was the voice on the phone. I was the voice on the phone.
But how did you get the money? Was there any?
They paid somebody else. I
Oh,
confirmed the payment, and then you got 15 minutes, and I talked to you. 15 minutes for $10. That was a hot commodity. Girl, stop playing. My voice on the phone is pure sex. Everybody knows that. Everybody who talks to me, they're like, damn, your voice is sexy. And I'm like, I know, but yeah, girl. And then in high school, I really bought a 1-800 number, me and my friends. And then on the 1-800 number,
yes.
girl, I was getting paid on 1-800 until my mother cut off that phone number.
Not, yeah, because there's something's wrong with you. I mean,
$10, $10, 15 minutes. And you know, boys back then, 10 minutes was a lot. If they lasted 5
$10
minutes,
was a lot back then. You could actually
and
buy something.
whoever had WHT knows. I had WHT and HBO, so I was an expert on what to say.
I don't think I knew what to say at 16, so I can't imagine. Like, I'm like,
Girl, WHT, whoever had the hookup, let them tell you. I have no idea what half the things I was saying was. I just want you to be clear. I have no idea what I was saying. But at the time, like later on, I was like, that's what that is? They were like, yes. And I'm like, this is what I thought a blowjob was.
HBO After Dark. Okay.
Yeah, girl. I'm telling you, this is a blowjob.
I didn't have any of those.
I know you were a good Catholic
Well,
school girl. I was the bad girl.
Any of
I would
those.
hike up, girl. I would have my skirt so high. I was that girl until I wasn't.
It's so different from what I was then and what I am now. Like, I hated to wear those uniform skirts, so I only wore pants to school. Like, once we could wear pants to school, I
We
wore
didn't
pants.
even have pants. We could
I wore
only
pants
wear the kilt
every day.
skirts.
Like, only if we
Oh,
would take a group picture, they're like, you have to wear your skirt. I'm like, oh Jesus. But other than that, I
oh.
had pants on every day. Like, so different from who I am now. But at the time,
And girl, in high school, I was even worse. We were making out in the Math Science Resource Center.
okay, so in high school, oh, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind.
Mm-hmm. All girls high school girls. So you know, girls and girls can go to the bathroom.
Well, I was going to an all girls high school, so did you. But I was saying, so I was like, so I went to an all girls high school, so and then I'm like, oh, so
I went to an all girls high school. Oh, and let me just tell you how we have changed, because all girls high school, if you looked up the banister like this, you're like, hey, what did I be like? Don't look up my skirt, and be like, I'm not looking up your skirt. I was looking up the skirt.
Oh my God. I apologize for this, people.
Girl. And then it'd be like, can we go to the bathroom? Okay, then. I'm sorry. I you know what? This is 14 minutes of my life
Yes.
as a
Okay.
hoochie. But I
So
just
what-
want to say I did not lose my virginity until I was well into my teenage years.
I'm not going to tell you when I lost my virginity. How about that?
No, because most people think I, lost my virginity early, but that's one thing. I watched that video, Sister Helen, and I saw those herpes and all that other gonorrhea, syphilis, and I stayed away from sex. And that's true, because I didn't want anything to burn.
Well,
You know how I feel about burning.
I lost my virginity on my wedding day, and that is the truth.
There's only 17. Look, Shay. Yes, there's 17 years, and I lost it in my late teenage years. Thank you, Shay. Talking about there's only 7 years. That's a long time.
Well,
I'm just saying.
Shay's like, okay, wait a minute. So tell us, what's the national day?
The national day today is don't be a hoe. No.
Well, for some of us, it's a little late.
I wish I would have stayed a hoe. I could have been a basketball wife by now.
Oh my goodness gracious, gracious, great.
Anyway, it's Fat Thursday. So
Fat
eat what you want, do what you want, live how you want, because this Lent is coming up. All right. So you have a sweet tooth, go eat the donuts. Go and have a traditional like 20 donuts because it actually started in Poland. And Fat Thursday in Poland was a great opportunity to learn about different countries, different histories, different cultures and traditions. And you got to splurge before the Lenten season came and you repented. Yes, Sister Helen. I still,
so for us, it's Fat
celebrate.
Tuesday. So for us, it's
yes, but in Poland, it's Fat Thursday. That came over here. So happy Fat Thursday. Eat what you want. You only got a couple of more days. You have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday. You have to start giving stuff up. Maybe some people should stop putting stuff in their mouths.
well, you can do it now and then give it up for Lent. Good luck with that.
I have no problem giving up something for Lent. For Lenten season, I will not have sex.
Okay.
So, what's the word of the week?
Platitudes. The reason I chose that word is
what you have an attitude.
Platitudes, and it's the cliches like time heals all wounds, like any of those kinds of everything happens for a reason. Okay, just like we all have to say these things. These are not, we say them like it's fact. Everything happens for a reason. That's a platitude. Like that's not the truth. But
so it's a platypus.
Because
a platypus sound like something that went flat. Platitude.
Platitudes. And someone, said to someone else when I was in the room, like, okay, with those platitudes, stop with those platitudes. And the other person said, what's a platitude? And I was like, you don't know what a platitude is? I was like, you just said one. And so
why did you have to say, why did you have to tell everybody what I said the other day?
It wasn't you, but you can claim it if you want. It was in my Pilates class.
It was probably me. I'm going to be quite honest because.
So I was like, okay. So maybe we
should see, Iris is swearing off sex for the Lenten season.
Okay. I will not confirm or deny. Let me just say, I am not going to swear off sex for the Lenten season. I'm already now. I'm not going to do it.
40 days and 40 nights, dear Lord.
Good luck to you on that. I don't even know what I would give up if it was Lent, when Lent comes, because I've given up.
I'm like, when it was Lent, girl, you only have 4 days to decide.
Up because I'm on this like really fasting and serious diet, and I see body changes happening for me. I don't know what else to give up. Like, I'm like, all right, like air.
I think maybe so. A sacrifice would be you give up sex for 40 days and 40 nights.
Well,
dear Lord, please forgive her. She knows not what she says.
No, but I will. You know what? Maybe what I'm going to give up? Any shopping that's not necessary. So any shopping that's not necessary. So if it's food or groceries, but if it's anything else, I'm not doing it. I don't know if I could do it, but I'm going to try. I like to shop. It makes me feel
I
happy.
can't even move over.
But I'm going to try.
Okay, well, shopping is life, especially now. I'm gonna be on vacation next week. No. Okay, so good job. I'm so proud of you. Platitude
Yes.
and your attitude. Well, I would say, what has us on pause, but we all know it's the Bad Bunny halftime show where he talked about the Sugar King, the power outage. He talked about the bodegas. He talked about everything. He just laid it down. He was like, "This is my home."
Okay, so
You heard, and we still here.
yeah, we're still here, but
I'm gonna
now,
say it in Spanish. I'm still here.
but wait, I put on my Facebook of the Bad Bunny halftime show, and I said that he did it. I thought it was a good job. I got like all these comments, and one person commented 19 times all horrible inflammatory things to me. One of the things he said is that Jesus is ashamed that he died for me. I'm like this, wow. He said only bad things to me. I was like,
Wait a second. I like that line. Can you say it again?
no, because I don't want to get us taken off. I just had to say it quick. But yeah, he said Jesus is ashamed that he
Jesus is ashamed he died for you.
yes. He put that on my thing. I had to report him. He put 19 horrible things he said about me. And people were saying, yes, like, and you have no talent. That's why you don't recognize when somebody has no talent. That's what they were saying to me. Oh my God. I have never had such bad like comments in my life. None.
Well, obviously, the people who had the bad comments,
Woo!
they
Who's that?
probably listened to who's that guy that you listen to? James Taylor. And they probably thought that what's that guy? He was
I
so
don't think they
boring.
should take James Taylor because James Taylor is not like that. So
No. Who is that guy who played the Super Bowl and he just sat down
Paul
for
McCartney.
like, oh, Paul McCartney.
Yeah, I'm like James Taylor. Hello, don't. That's my man. Like, don't.
I know it's your man. However, if James Taylor
Yeah,
played the Super Bowl, I
yeah, but
think you would be like, I'll be back. I'm going to go get my Corona.
well, no, yes, but James Taylor, he didn't play first of all, and he's not. But the problem for me is that the beginning of the show it was eclectic. They had rock and roll. They had like all different. They had pop music. They had all different singers. They had from all different walks of life at the beginning of the show. So I'm like, like it's not like they just had Hispanics and people of color. They had everybody at the beginning of the show. So I'm like, so we're not allowed to be part. I include myself in. I'm not a brown person, even though my skin is brown. Because
You actually, I hate to say you are a brown person because you're half black and half
when the brown
Indian, so
people
you
are
are a
talking,
brown
they like
paper.
separate us, but I don't separate. So I feel like we are one, but they try to say the black and brown, and then we in turn say the black and brown. I mean, we're just people of color, and we are one, and we need to unite and not separate ourselves because they're already separating us enough. But anyway, I could not believe how many people were so nasty to me. I'm like, I did not create. If I saw a Broadway show and I didn't like it, I wouldn't go on somebody's page and say nonsense. I'm like, what? Like, what? I was like, oh my goodness. And I had to report him because I'm like, he's doesn't have community conduct. I'm like, listen, that is, and so they took his thing off, and they also
Okay, but let me just tell you that has me on pause, and then we got to go to commercial.
mm-hmm,
You know the sugarcane people
mm-hmm.
that stood there just doing this, and they were the sugarcane.
But
They
did you see
got
this?
paid. They got paid $17 an hour for 70 hours for 8 weeks. I'm tall enough. Bob Bunny, Bonito, Acacia. I was tall enough to be a little treat. I got that money. I'm just saying, I could have wiggled. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. $17 an hour for 70 hours for 8 weeks. Just standing there wiggling, being sugarcane.
Okay.
I wish. I'm just saying. So, what are we talking about when we come back, V?
We're talking about Valentine's Day on a budget, but I don't like. I like your name. I don't. What did you call it? You Valentine's Day. You could still get something like that. Mhm.
Ooh, I want some.
This is Relationship, where we talk about the cornerstone of every relationship.
With your hosts, V and Cash.
Oh my goodness. There was a height requirement to be a bush? I bet I met the height requirement.
I'm
You
sure
probably
I
had to
did.
be big.
Yeah, I'm sure I didn't. Please like, subscribe, follow us on Facebook, Instagram.
Between 5, 7, and 6.
Yes, 6. Okay, yeah, I couldn't be, I could be maybe
here.
falling on the ground, being one of the insects. So
Is all the halftime shows going to be political as long as that fool's around?
as long as we have this president separating us. But so yeah.
So it's Valentine's Day, and you can still get some. You know what I mean? Okay, stop being naughty. Okay, so seriously, you can. Why are you holding up those 2 fingers?
No,
What are you doing? That was very suggestive. I have no idea what that was.
I don't know. I just put my 2 fingers up. Listen, Valentine's Day can be very costly. Like if you didn't make a reservation for dinner, you're not going to a restaurant on Saturday, Valentine's Day. No.
Okay, people, she's trying to go on with the show, but I'm going to tell you, 2 fingers up. I think she's talking to some female because that is the international sign for scissoring. Girl, 2 fingers in, 2 fingers out.
What?
Just
I
let
always
me.
go like this and go like that when I leave. And
People, I didn't know that she was down with my crew. So we have relationship.
I am down with everybody's crew. I don't get down with everybody's crew, but I am down with everybody's crew. So anyway, Valentine's Day could be really expensive. The flowers and like $100 for a dozen roses, and chocolates. The price is like 10 times what it normally is. Like it's just crazy. But you want to show somebody, or I think we want to show somebody that we care and we love them without breaking the bank. So these are some of the thoughts that we've looked up and researched and found that you don't necessarily have to break the bank. I don't know what Cash is doing. I'm trying to have the show, and usually she's the one trying to have the show, and I'm cutting up. Now I don't know what to do with her because she's cutting up, and I'm like, okay. Usually I'm just like all over the place, but today she's all over the place.
Yeah, there's a big pressure to spend out there. You know what I'm saying? Like they telling you should buy the lemon, you should get the rose, you should get a vacation, you should get some lingerie. I know how to say it's lingerie, okay? But I'm saying if you want to still get me a gift and you're out there, I'm thinking about that lemon or the rose. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay, so, but we're not going to spend. We're not. There's a pressure to spend because this is like the money getting holiday after Christmas. We haven't had anything. I'm not spending. You know,
You don't have to spend. There's so many things that you can do to show someone that you're thinking about them or you love them without spending. So like
send them a Snapchat.
the words of affirmation, like you can write them get a card and write your own words in it. You can write them a long, loving text message or email them. You can make a voicemail, send it to them. You can cut a song or play the whole song if you want, and then send it to them. Or you could cut parts of the song. I'm not listening to her, and that's one of the things you could do on the Saturday. And another thing you could do if you want to spend quality time, watch a movie at home, cook a meal together. You're always going to cook a meal anyway, but cooking together brings something different. You know what I mean? Working together instead of somebody just sitting there, don't know what she's talking about. We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
You could spend quality time. That is a great, I don't even know at this point what I'm laughing at. I'm just laughing. I don't know why. So yes, you can like cook at home. You can take phone-free time. Acts of service. Now, this really gets me. Why don't you cook a good meal? You can sit down, snuggle up, do some chores around the house.
You clean my kitchen. I'm happy. Listen, just hello.
You've been promising to put that stuff together in the basement, the entertainment center. Maybe you should put it together. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
So, I mean, acts of service, quality time, words of affirmation, these are all things that don't cost anything. But what would be one of my favorites that doesn't cost a thing?
What?
Physical touch. You should buy the Kama Sutra book. And let me tell you about the different positions that you can try. Have you done that? Have you done the Kama Sutra book front to back? No, I would think that she would, because she is the Kama Sutra. She is the queen. So the answer is yes. She's gone through every Kama Sutra position. And back then she was extra flexible. So we know, ma'am, because they have some positions in there. You gotta like put your leg back and up and it's a lot. You have to stretch before the Kama Sutra book. I'm telling you now, you have to stretch, because you don't want to be in the middle of about to go over and then get a cramp. There's nothing where I've had that happen. Like you're like, oh, and then they're like, oh yeah, and you're like, no. Oh, no.
Okay, you had a cramp. No. I think that's hilarious.
So, and they're like, oh yeah, and I'm like, no, oh my god, Kama Sutra is no joke. Warm up, take a warm shower before, get your stretch on, gotta get it in, because Kama Sutra positions are no joke. And those who are over a certain age, you could hurt something for a permanency. Okay, you don't want to permanently be hurt putting your leg to the side and up, like, But the Kama Sutra book, physical touch, get that feather. Some people like that hot wax.
I don't like
you
hot
can
wax.
Get you don't like.
No, thank you.
Oh. She's the one who told me. She's like, you have to get a special wax. And I'm like,
we do have special wax. And I've had the special wax. I don't like it.
Oh.
I don't like it. So.
She doesn't like it.
You can get gifts that are like, you can take a picture and just get a frame and put it on there. Put the picture of
what
you.
What if somebody comes in the room and you have that up?
No, a picture, a nice picture of the two of you together, and because that's one thing that we don't do so much. With pictures on our phones, we don't print them out. Print out a picture of you and this person that you love, or whatever you want, and print it out and get it framed. And you could go to CVS and get it printed and get the frame and for all under $10, and happy Valentine's Day.
There prints their pictures. If you out there and you print your picture, put a one in the chat. I people get some pictures on the wall. Nobody puts pictures up. If you print pictures still, put a one in the chat. But that's true. We take so many pictures, but what do we do with them?
Right. Well, the thing is,
I want to know what one of our ex-colleagues does with those pictures too.
What's the ex-colleagues? What does that? What are you talking about?
He would take a lot of pictures.
Oh. All right. One of the things they said you could do is build a fort in your own house, and I thought that was kind of cool.
Well, she skipped over
over
and gives without overspending. So some of the gifts that she was talking about, I wasn't following. You could get a do-it-your-own gift basket. I thought that was a cute idea. You put like massage oil in there. You put your little jammy jams, your little crackers, your little wine. Girl.
Oh, I've got a digital frame. I have a digital frame, but I don't usually use it. Like it's in a drawer, but I guess that's a good thing. I have
got a digital frame.
Iris.
Oh.
Use my digital
frame. That is smart. People out there for thinking about what I need for Christmas.
Christmas? Oh, a digital frame.
Digital frame.
I'm like, we are talking about Valentine's Day. We are in February. She's skipping to December. I'm like, a memory jar.
Ooh, that is definitely cute. That is definitely, I am one for gifts, and that is a cute gift. One time back, in 1809, one of my friends actually got me a memory box, and put in like all these different qualities, all these different cards. It was so cute. I think it was 24 cards, so I could open 2 cards a month.
I think that is so nice. Don't get me that. I don't want those cards. I don't get me that. But that is so nice. That is so sweet.
Yeah. I was gonna give you that for your birthday.
Yeah, no, thank you. You know that I'm not a card person. I don't even give people cards because they go in a drawer. Like no, I'm not. I don't even give cards. Like only if there's somehow I have to give you a gift card, then I'll get you a card to put the gift card in. But other than that, I give you the gift, but not the card in the gift. And this girl go to the card store and spend $100. I'm like, what'd she spend $100 on? We're in the card store. Well, look at all these cards. I'm like, oh my God, she is.
Everybody I know, all my people are into cards. It's like a must. Okay, my dad, where's my card? My friends, everybody, where's my card?
Well, my aunt gives cards. I have my piano benches filled with the cards, and my sister gives me a card. My kids, I'm like, okay, I keep them, but I'm just saying they're in the piano bench. I'm gonna die. They're still gonna be. They're gonna go. Oh, look, these are the cards that mommy got, and then throw them in the garbage because what are they doing with those cards? Like, so I mean, don't give me a card. Thanks. Unless you handmade it yourself. If you made the card, then I will keep the card. In my bedroom, I still have a card that somebody handmade me, and it's like up. It's there. If you bought it in the store, it's going in the piano bench. But thank you.
And I was just about to give you my card.
Cards are very nice, but if you have space. Oh, good. See, Melissa also, she prints out her pictures. I don't print out a million pictures, but I definitely go and I'm like, I got to print this one out. I printed out a really nice one for my sister's birthday from the cruise, and I gave her a frame, and that was part of her birthday. Yeah, so I do print out pictures.
Okay, you print out the pictures.
Yeah, and that's
especially now I'm getting my son's pictures from school, so I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. I have to print out the pictures, and then did Santa Claus. I have to pick out the
Right. So that's a good
Oh,
frame pictures and
yes.
playlist. You can send a romantic playlist to your lover
Oh, the
or
gifts without spend. Okay, remember when people used to make like
mixtapes.
tapes and CDs? Be
Yeah.
like, this CD is for you, baby. But the tapes were really hard because then you'd be listening and you would click the record, and then the announcer would start talking. And you had to stop it, and you had to do that little rewind so you could get the thing off. But without cutting off the song, that life was hard back then. I'm just gonna say life was hard. Or you had the cassette tape and it pulled out a little, so you had to take the pencil and wind it back in. Girl, mm-mm. Life is difficult.
Yes.
Okay, for
Yes, it is.
y'all who didn't know. And then the CD, it gets scratched, and you have to put toothpaste and rub it in so you can get it unscratched. Y'all don't know, people. Y'all don't know. Well, imagine buy your lover a boombox and a tape deck. Make them a cassette tape.
Don't buy me a do it. Okay. No.
She doesn't want anything. She's talking about we trying to give the people what are some gifts they can get without overspending. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. And that right there. Don't get
My
me that either.
other
Don't
might
get
be
me this.
I'm like, in case they're like thinking, oh, that's a good one. I'm like, no, it's not a good one for me. It's a good one for some other people, not for me.
I know Funk Flex always wants to mess up the song. He'd be like, Funk Flex, Funk Flex, Funk Flex, Funk Flex. And he'd be like, okay, rewind. And he'd be like, all I want to do is zoom, zoom, and a boom, boom. Just shake your rump. And then he'd be like, yeah, shake your rump. And he'd be like, and then you had to stop it and rewind it. It was crazy. Funk Master Flex, you messed up a lot of mixtapes. I'm
I
just
would have to agree
saying.
on that. Yes. But now you can
Oh,
make a playlist and actually send it to somebody with all like the songs, some songs that you heard together, some songs that remind you of them, some songs, whatever, you know.
you remind me of a Jeep. I wanna ride you. Something like,
Yeah.
girl, that was a horrible song. Don't give me a mixtape with that one on there, okay? All right. So all the ideas that we had on the budget, someone said, don't give it to me.
Oh,
So
yeah, the cards do have nice messages, Melissa, and they are really wonderful and sweet. They're in my I keep them, they're in my piano bench. What I'm saying is when I get them, they're nice, but I'm just saying I'm not a card person.
what she's
Don't
trying to
don't
say is
don't punish
maybe
me.
she
I'm just
can't
being
read.
honest. Okay, maybe that's the issue. No, I have a lot of issues. Maybe that's one of them. But I can't like I the card, no, I
Oh,
just
so what can we do? Because so far
but
you
like
haven't agreed with many of these. So let's talk about
no,
what we could do.
I like the playlist. I like the pictures that are framed. I like a lot of them. I just don't like the cards. And something else that you said, the boombox. Like I'm not. I don't want a boombox. Thank you. Anyway,
But the boombox with the mixtape.
yeah. Anybody who I'm dating right now, that wasn't part of our lives. Like that's my past life with somebody else I was dating. But anybody I was dating now, we didn't have boombox experience.
But
So that
I know that's the sexy.
it's not the sexy for me. Get her a boombox, not me. There you go.
I already have one. I already have a tape deck too, so we good.
Okay, well,
Actually,
yeah, I
somebody on this show bought me a tape deck.
I have plenty of tape decks like I do have. So, and I even have a boom box, believe it or not. So yeah,
I'm
no.
not focusing. But anyway, I don't know why I'm not focusing.
You look like you're focused. Maybe you're
I
not.
look like I'm focused. I don't know. So anyway, we could have number one, fort building date. And let me just tell you, I am all for the fort building date
So
because
sweet.
I love forts. When I used to build forts all the time as a kid. My mother would get so mad. She's like, I just washed these sheets and they're downstairs with a broom on one end, a mop on the other end, and a chick.
Hmm.
I'm a fort person. I
Me
never
too.
thought about,
I am
uh-huh.
definitely a fort person. So that is very romantic. I think it's great. And you take the Christmas lights and put them around. I just think it's really a great
You
idea.
don't no, because then you have to clean up. Just make the fort. I'm
Well, it
good.
has to be romantic. Like what? Like it's like I think.
It's romantic for me. From me. From
Mhm.
me,
Also
you
for
don't need
me,
to put lights all around because then we have to
I'll,
clean up.
I'll be the person who cleans up. I'll put it together and I'll clean it up. I don't mind.
Good. Good. You
I'm
do
not
that.
opposed.
Can you
I'm
come over
not
and do
opposed
mine
to by
too?
myself, take it down by myself. Like I'm not opposed to any of those things. I'm not afraid of that. But yes, the fort
Who's
is good.
afraid of it? I'm not afraid of it. You ain't got no two little kids running around. Imagine all I can see now is
Well,
lights
if
broken everywhere.
no, you have to send the kids to the grandma's house, the auntie's house. That's part of the deal for the romance. If you're going to have a fort, then it's going to be a family fort. It's not going to be the same kind of romance. You don't want
No,
romance.
no, that's not. You misunderstood. Then I have to clean it up before the kids come home. So
Oh,
then I
oh.
set it up,
When
and
you
then
go to the
who
fort
has time?
with the kids when they come home.
Ew! What kind of things were you doing in that fort?
So
And now you want the kids to play?
you have to clean it up anyway. I'm like, come on. But anyway, so yes, so I think building a fort and making
Clutch
it
my
like a
pearls.
nice romantic uh, music and talking about
Mm.
whatever.
But I don't know about having sex under a fort, though.
I don't
I
know, but
think
I
I'm
know
gonna
we
get
have
too hot.
because we have 3 minutes and we're
I
only
think
on.
I'm gonna be getting hot. That's too hot under there. I'm
So
just
this is the
saying.
quiet night. Plan the relatives to take the kids and you and your significant other spend quality time together. Just the two of you talking, watching a movie, listening to music, dancing by yourselves, whatever you want to do. Quiet night, just you and your.
Sleeping, a quiet night sleeping.
That
That
that can be very romantic if you
girl.
get to really sleep and you get to sleep with your
Mm,
significant other, just the two of you, cuddling,
no.
canoodling.
Mm-mm,
No, you don't want to do
Yeah,
that.
that would be too hot. That would be too hot. I
No,
want
not me. I'm
quiet.
always cold, so I want the body heat. Come, baby, come.
You want,
The body. Listen,
she
the
said,
body. Right?
baby,
You know what I mean? The body heat.
I don't want to be in her fort and I don't want to be around during her quiet
I,
night. All right, so
there'll be no
it's
girls
too
in my
hot.
fort. There'll be no girls in my fort. Don't worry.
There'll
So
be no girls. That's not what she said just a while ago. She had the two fingers up.
I
I don't
did,
know
but
what
I
that was.
didn't like
So
that.
number three, a chocolate fondue night. Absolutely not.
So this one, I don't want the cards. She doesn't want that chocolate fondue because she does not like chocolate. So she's not. Well, you can get the chocolate and feed it to your significant other.
No. So we can get a pixie stick. I wonder, I haven't had a strawberry fruit roll up in a while. Would I get sick and just throw up and ruin the night? That'd be interesting.
I don't think if you ate one, but if you tried to eat the whole thing of them, I think once you had one, you might not be able to stop, and that might be the problem. But if you
You
don't
know I'm
like
older
chocolate,
now.
maybe you could think of something else like that you could do, like the strawberry roll-ups or chocolate. Do you like chocolate covered strawberries? Like chocolate covered strawberries?
Maybe one or two, and then it's wasted.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Well, I only eat one or two anyway, and then everybody else eats the rest of them. But I like them, but I can only eat like one or two, and then I'd be like, okay. So, but I like them. So,
So what
oh
she's trying to say is that's not the gift either. All right,
no,
so
that is
a
it.
heart-shaped
Any
pizza.
kind of chocolate, any kind of chocolate doesn't have to be Godiva, even though I prefer. I'm so
We're
hard.
talking about Valentine's Day on a budget. And she has yet talked about any part of a budget.
I said get the picture frame and put that's a budget for under $10. You can do that. And how
Okay,
about a heart-shaped
sorry,
pizza?
but I know I'm so sorry. It's Valentine's Day and I like you and all, but I don't know if I want your picture in my house. Like, are we seals like
Well,
that for me to be looking at you?
if it's your husband, your significant other, your fiance, your person who's in your life, why wouldn't you? So like,
Yes, but
I mean,
if it's not like you, we just started dating and now you want to give me a picture?
No, if you just start dating, that's not appropriate anyway. So like, it's not. It's
Well,
not.
I'm just
Obviously,
saying.
it's not for everybody, right? So if you're
Oh,
just
okay. Well,
like,
don't give me a picture of us.
no, no,
I'm
picture
just
of us,
okay.
no.
That's not gonna work. Heart-shaped pizza night. I think that's cute. I used to make pizza every Friday night.
You have a pizza maker now.
I have a pizza maker. I have a pizza stone. I have the pizza cutter. I have a lot of pizza stuff, and I have not made pizza for a minute. Maybe that's something I'll start. As Lent is starting
Lent is
on
coming.
Wednesday,
Lent is coming.
so I guess pizza night's coming back and strong because I'm poor. Did I tell you about my car? People out there, I have no car right now. Anyway, heart-shaped pizza night. I like pizza. You got to get that good dough. I love Uncle Giuseppe's dough. Uncle Giuseppe's pizza. Outdoor date, not for me. But tell us about it, V.
Outdoor date. No, unless you live in Florida or California or one of those nice warm states. And in Florida's not even that warm right now. So I'm like, I don't know where you go, but I can't be outside and breathing that. I can't even take my dog for a walk and I can't breathe. So
You don't go for a skating date or a sledding date.
I can't breathe. Like, so like it's just too
You don't
much.
want the guy to take you around on in that horse and buggy.
No, thank you. I can't. Nope.
Okay.
Like, but I think if you're a skier, if you're somebody who likes the cold, who doesn't get bothered by the cold, you can do a nice romantic outdoor date. But for me, no. But I think it can be very romantic, you know. And depending on where you live, you could go for a walk, you could go for a hike, you could go on a bike ride together. But like where we live, it's really
Go by
cold.
the
Yeah,
fireplace.
yeah,
No,
but
what if you make an outdoor fire?
yeah, but you have to be like right up under the fire when it's like 0 degrees outside, feeling like minus 24. And this fire, what is the fire doing? Like, I'm like, okay, you're like, okay,
Can
that's enough. You feel good? Yeah, I feel good. Let's go back in the house now. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm like, oh no. I mean, if it's 40 degrees out and you have that fire, I feel like, yeah, that's good. So we'll see what Saturday's gonna bring. But like if it's not, no. And also, you can do dinner and dancing. You cook dinner all the time. You probably have something in your freezer. Take it out. You can cook together, and you can have music, and you guys can actually dance in your living room, your kitchen. You can fast dance. You can slow dance. You can dance. You don't need to
dance vertically, dance horizontally, just dance.
right. You don't need to go somewhere to
Mm.
go dancing. You can have your little cocktails out. You could have your music. You could talk about whatever you're talking about. Like a song comes on, you're like, let's dance. All right. I've done that. It's very romantic. I love that. Obviously, I love anything to do with dance. So like you can't, I'm like, whatever. So you get me
I
at
love the part where we lay down in the bed. Ooh, and we fall asleep. Oh, that's so sexy. Oh, people don't know that. That's the sexiest.
Okay, so we fall asleep. Okay.
Plan the year ahead. So maybe this is something that might be good. You plan all your little dates. You're like, oh, we're gonna have a date here. We're gonna have a date this week. Especially if you're like busy. You're that person who's like busy all the
Mhm.
time. And then you can say, we're gonna have a date on this day. So now you know. You're like,
Mhm.
oh, I'm coming back from wherever. So we're gonna have a date then.
And
We're
also
gonna have a date for your
things you wanna do,
birthday.
like things you want to do in the summer. Like, so this summer I definitely want to do this. What about you? Oh, I don't mind doing that, but another thing I want to do, find out what each other wants to do, when the spring comes. What do you still want to do in the winter? Like what is it that we haven't done yet that you still want to do before winter ends, I know Cash likes like skiing or snowboarding, whatever. So before winter ends, you might get to, make a plan to do that with, your
Yes.
other.
So you can number 8. You can nope, that's not. You can serve others. Now, let me tell you what this means to me. You need to put on one of those cosplay costumes, okay? And
The what? The what now?
the cosplay costumes
Okay.
and serve me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay. Anybody? I'm just the only one. I'm not okay.
Yeah. Okay.
YouTube cooking class. I thought that was an interesting one. Tell me more about this YouTube cooking class.
Well, the thing is, YouTube has a lot of cooking, you know, instructions, how to make this, how to make that, right? And I've actually done a couple of them with an old boyfriend that I have who is no longer my man, but at the time it's a lot of fun. Like you have it on your iPad, you can see it, you both see it, and it says, okay, you have all the ingredients already, so you've already watched the video, but now it says get the flour out. So you get the flour out, prepare it. Okay, so now you do this part, and it says do this, and then you do that, and it's really nice. It's nice, and what I like about it, especially if there's something that both of you haven't made before. So you both decide you're going to try this new thing. So it's new for both of you. It's an experience that you guys are going to have together and not something that you've done with other people or you've done a million times. So this is something new for both of you to experience together. I think it's romantic and it doesn't cost a lot of money. And you have to eat anyway.
So a movie adventure, choose a romantic or movie. You know what I mean? A bottle of wine and a blanket. Just veg out with each
Yeah,
other
I think.
until you stop watching the movie.
Well, I would for you pick two movies. One's the romantic one and one's the sexy one. First you watch the romantic one, and then you watch the sexy one, and then you don't finish watching the sexy one.
I don't know because I might fall asleep on the romantic one and then the sexy one
If
is
you're
going to
watching Love
waste.
and Basketball, you're gonna fall asleep really? Yeah. I would have.
So, what are some simple ways to know that you don't have to?
Okay. So I think Cash has gone away. So some simple ways that we have gone through that you don't have to spend money, words of affirmation, spending quality time, acts of service, the same like the like physical touch, the gifts, um, building a fort, a quiet night, a chocolate fondue, heart-shaped pizza, doing something outdoors, dinner and movie night, um, a gift
Plan
basket,
the year ahead, a gift basket. You can
cooking.
serve others, the cooking class, and the movie adventure.
I like that one the best. I'm hoping that I get to do that with somebody.
Really? Oh, okay. Hint, hint. Just
What's the
saying.
most sexy movie that you've ever seen?
What? What?
Sexy movie.
You want me to say the name on air?
Oh, you can't.
Mm.
It's a bad movie. It's a dirty movie. Um. Okay. Well, not. I don't want you to say any dirty movies.
Girl, don't be getting me in trouble up in here.
This is like I don't even know. I'm like what? I don't even know. So anyway, Cash, what's next week's show?
Well, the first thing that I want to say that love doesn't cost anything.
Yeah.
Romance is not about money. It's about the simplicity and building the feels, the love, and the value. So don't overspend on Valentine's Day. Spend the quality with your love.
Yes.
So, V, what's next week's show? Next week's show is I was pregnant and I didn't know.
Mm. So, myth busters. So things your grandmother and mother told you, some of them are true and some of them are just not true. So we're going to break it down for you.
Like if you're tall, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have a third leg.
Or some people, when I was in high school, they're like, if you're having sex for the first time, you can't get pregnant. And I'm like this. That is not true. Stop telling people that. That is some craziness. Like, what?
We won't talk about V's first child. But thank you for joining us, people. Thank you, Connection Crew, for chiming in, giving a holler out. Don't forget, we are here every Thursday night. We are crazy, having fun.
Yes.
We talk about the cornerstone of every relationship. It's about connection. Hello, Connection Crew.
Please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, all over the place. And please subscribe and tell a friend to watch us. We'll be here next Thursday. We appreciate all your likes. Tap, tap, tap the screen, as Cash always says. So what did you have?
Right.
Any takeaways really quick?
I just want to say happy Valentine's Day to everybody. And if you don't have someone to share your Valentine with, just say, just go, you know what? I love myself. I think my Valentine's, I'm going to have 2 men for my Valentine's. They're going to be my Valentine this Valentine's Day. I have 2 men up on my list.
Yeah, because she has her sons. So I believe I have Valentine this year. How do you like that? Ooh, 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 ooh.
Wow. Well, happy Valentine's Day to you all. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, let me just give a shout out to Tiana Junius's dad. Went in, see free. He rang the bell, and now he got his check-ins. Whoop whoop. I think he's a Q dog. Roof roof. All right. Anyway.
Okay.
Thank you, Connection Crew, for chiming in. Remember, Lent is coming up, so you have to think about sacrifice. We're going to think about it next show. Tell us what you're giving up for Lent. 40 days, 40 nights. Make yourself whole. We'll see you next week. Same time, same place.
Welcome back now. You hear? Bye-bye.
Maybe. What if they said no?
This is Relationship-ish, where we talk about the cornerstone of every relationship.
8 p.m.
We're live.
Marriage, sex,
And we're having a great time already.
yourself, your family, divorce, your ex, your co-workers, your friends, your situation, your lover, your mother, you name it. And we always have a great time.
Of course you had to mess
With your
it up, right?
hosts, B and Cal.